commands respect. The fans are supportive, and why wouldn't they be? You can feel it. Something very special is happening here. How far? And we say hello to you from the south of France. We're in Marseille for this one at the Orange Velodrome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live action from Ligue 1. It's Olympique Marseille, and they take on Stade Brestois.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. And here's how it looks for Marseille.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three, and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
And Abonează in the centre. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Dina Ebambe. Well, the numbers really speak for themselves, and the home side boasting the best defensive record in the league. They're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel.
Well, they press the ball at the right times and then drop off at the right times too, which is key to any good defensive structure. Their tactical understanding is absolutely brilliant, which is why they've conceded so few goals.
Now Marseille with acres of space out wide. He's in behind. Oh, it's a finish that completely lacked conviction.
Well, what a let-off. That really should have been a goal. That's a big, big chance. Well, how close for Marseille there. You sense a goal is coming soon, though.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. And credit due, a good intervention.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Dina Ebambe. Chance to shoot. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Medina. Now opening things up. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Medina. And Højbjerg with it. Aubameyang. Plenty of room for Marseille in the wide position. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Ludovic Ajorc. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And played to the front post. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Toussaint. Here's Ajorc. Attack looks promising. Defending.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Now, something has happened in the Monaco game. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They've scored the opener here with 30 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. A bit wasteful from Marseille. Dina Ebambe. There's an example of how to press high up. Dumbia. Might lead to a chance. And you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Can he give them the advantage? Now the keeper grabs it. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Danger building. Dumbia. Oh, this is looking promising. Teammates in the middle. And so there it is. The first half has come to an end. So into the second half with these two sides locked together. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Abonează, and he's made headway. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. It's just a change of pace, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Gudel. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Oh, genuine chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
As the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. A real opening now. A smart stop here. Ceballos with it. Now with Aubameyang. And he's in. Goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And he's fired over the corner. Murillo. Given away by Marseille. Well, this is your home of football, and delighted to say we have more live action coming up from Liga. It's Olympique Marseille facing Nice. Really vital interception here. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And watched all the way by the keeper. And a goal update for you in the Monaco game. Let's find out who has scored it. Here's Alex.
It's a goal for Lawns. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 61 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. A league that always seems to produce fine young players. Ligue 1, an action coming up on EA TV. It's Stade Brestois, and they'll be taking on FC Metz. Dina Ebambe. Well, he's certainly not alone. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Michael Murillo. Well, it was almost the ideal pass, but out of play it goes.
Well, Marseille just can't dominate the possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Kondogbia. Counter-attacking possibilities. He might be through here. Oh, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Toussaint. And a goal kick coming up. Here it is now, a substitution. Fabian. Now with Greenwood. Aubameyang. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Maybe dangerous here. Good work from Marseille to win back possession. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. He's in with a chance. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Marseille finding space on the flank. Possibility for Aubameyang. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Nemanja Gudel. Rabat. It's with Toussaint. And in the right position to read it. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Marseille could be onto something. Opportunity it is. Oh my goodness! That was staggeringly good. Of the highest order.
Well, here it is again, and it's such a clever finish. He just flicks the ball behind his standing leg and completely deceives the goalkeeper. What a cheeky goal that is.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Toussaint. Gudel. Chotard. Well, full marks for getting past him. And defensive play to be applauded. There goes the final whistle, and the story here, a victory for Olympique de Marseille. What did you make of it?
Well, we spoke about their great defensive record, but today...
There is nothing like a derby, and this one rarely fails to deliver as great spectacles go. Predicting the outcome, that is a very different matter. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And coming up, live action from Ligue 1, technically speaking, one of the finest leagues in the world. It is Nice up against Marseille.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Un bon match. Bon courage.
Well, here's how it looks for Nice.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
And this is the lineup for Marseille.
Well, it's the same formation, but they use it to press the ball high up the field. And rarely do the wide players drop deep to defend. And watch out for the midfield three, who continually rotate their positions.
And away we go, the first half of this game. Nahuel Molina. El Yawahi. Decent idea. Well, that's a very poor effort, dearie me.
Well, he's made a mess of that. That's a wasted opportunity.
Michael Murillo. A win for Marseille when last we saw them in action against genuine chance. Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to stick beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Nahuel Molina. Well, I've been watching Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in various countries for a number of years. He rarely disappoints.
Oh, he can score here, Derek.
And behind it's gone for a corner. Over it comes. And swept out of there. Molina. Joe. And there to intervene. And a lot to like about this attack. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Penalty now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Oh, that's splendid play. Must take the lead here. Oh, it's a penalty. This to put them back in front. To give them the lead in the derby. It is that simple. It is so meaningful for players and fans alike.
Just sends him the wrong way there. Very calm penalty.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Cho. Delivering it into the box. Michael Murillo. Failure to keep the ball by Marseille. And a goal kick coming up. Fabian. Aubameyang. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. That's a high-quality pass.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Brilliantly blocked. And teammates to play it to. Accurate ball and drop it in front. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away. Yet dispatched, seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch. What to like about that pass? And Aubameyang in control of the ball in that advanced position. Still working away. Well, pressing really high. Oliveira. Poveste. Hisham Boudaoui. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
And the counter-attack looks on. And a throw-in. And the throw-in coming up for Marseille. They're being pressed here. Poveste. Now options are plenty. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Good idea. Might do damage on the break. Now, can they take advantage? Must be! Abonează-te! Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Space to exploit. Oh, good-looking run. The danger averted thanks to his teammate. That'll be a Nice throw. And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, and it will take a brave person to predict the outcome of this one. Abonează!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
And he's fired over the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Marseille recovering possession well. And moving it forward. Can he put them in front? Wasted chance. Easy for the goalkeeper. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Well, it goes without saying we'll have plenty more live action for you here on EA TV. And Stuart and I thoroughly looking
big moment here.
And he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Murillo. Room to roam on the wing for Marseille. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, the action underway once more. And no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Venit. A throw has been given.
Well, Marseille just can't dominate the possession, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Close. Could be troublesome. And just the tackle that was needed. What can they do from here? Jonathan Close. Chance to shoot. He's blocked it. And time for the change now. Who can he pick out? Danger still on. Oh, an incredible block. on the corner, hot on the heels of the last one.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Who wants to make a challenge? Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, chance! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Yusuf Ndai-Shimiye. Now Matias Oliveira. Maybe the ideal pass. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Determined defending. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he.
Could reduce the deficit. And good safe hands on display. Poveste. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And I'll tell you what, we're excited about this game already. Live coverage, as always, on EA TV. It's Olympique Marseille versus Fiorentina.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Well, hit with power, but shame about the placement. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Marseille unable to retain possession. Effective on the flank. Possibility for Aubameyang. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then from that sort of range, Aubameyang was never going to miss. It's a well-worked goal.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Wants to attack from the wide areas. And that is how to block. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. And cuts inside. Counter-attacking possibilities. He's in here. And there's a quality defender in action.
That, I think, was a big chance.
And that'll be a Marseille throw-in. That's not a bad ball. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Attacking with vigour. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Charles Vanhout. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. They're just not cherishing the ball, Marseille. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
And now it is final. This match is officially over, and it goes into the books as a win for Marseille. What did you think of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance.
a man who attracts attention. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, in fantastic form and leading the competition in goals. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. Well, the atmosphere is always hot here at the Orange Velodrome in the great city of Marseille. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is this league phase contest in the Champions League. It's Olympique Marseille facing Fiorentina.
Well, this is such a big game for them. If everything goes to plan, they should clinch a playoff spot in front of their own fans here today. What a game we've got in store.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. And here's how it looks for Marseille.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And a look at the lineup for Fiorentina.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
And stopping the danger.
Well, no frills defending there. Just get the ball away from danger.
And the equation looks like this. Will the fans be celebrating a place in the playoffs today?
Yeah, it can always be dangerous when you only need a point. That's why they need to play on the front foot here.
Medina. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Rolando Mandragora. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, I've been watching Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in various countries for a number of years. He rarely disappoints.
Well, he's a player full of confidence at the moment. What a hat-trick it was in the last match. Every time the ball came to me, he looked really threatening. His finishing was excellent. He's certainly going to be a marked man today.
Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Might be able to set up the chance. A really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Well, the main thing is to thump it away. Good work from Marseille to win back possession. Aubameyang. Opportunity here. Wow, how close was that? Inches away. Really good attacking play. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal here. No surprise that the first of the night should come from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of skill this is from Aubameyang, and what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Aubameyang, not much chance for the keeper there. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Gozens. Albert Gudmundsson. Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. It's now 1-0 with 25 minutes on the clock. The fans are enjoying what they're seeing here today, Derek.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Moise Keane. Tariq Lamptey. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Can he level it? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Lamptey. Good wing play. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. Can they do it? Really sound defending. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Getting in there to intercept. Medina.
Perfect. And what a goal that is from Abonează. He hits it with power and accuracy. He's such a good finisher.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Tariq Lamptey. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Gozens. Well, time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Marseille. And back in business here. The first half story, one of Marseille dominating. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? And Geronimo Rulli has it now. Medina. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now with Medina. Plenty of room in the wide area. Can he? Just like that, they have the ball again. Chance here. Well, strong hand on the ball. Well, just a reminder, we have more live football from Ligue 1 coming your way right here on EA TV. It's Olympique Marseille facing Toulouse. Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. They're ahead by 2 now with 54 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. And the keeper getting right behind it. Playing it in. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Chance to finish! And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be brought back. It was a decent effort, though.
Tariq Lamptey. And Marseille with the ball once more. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
We're trying to switch the play, but overcooked. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved. And once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 68 minutes played. What a game we have here, Derek.
Cheers, Alex. Marseille moving the ball forward with purpose. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Williams. It did look on for them, but not to be. Greenwood. Running with confidence. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. 15 minutes left for play. Rolando Mandragora. Oh, he's keen. Can he finish? Couldn't quite hang on. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
And there's been a change to the scoreline in the City game. Alex Scott has the news. Sorry to jump in, it could be on for them here. And he finds the net, he could hardly miss. So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Well, harried into losing the ball, really effective pressing. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, Dortmund did score in that match. And there's... Oh, big chance! And I tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Something of a rout, 4-0. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Teammates available. Oh, an incredible block.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Well, the minutes are ticking away, Stuart, and everything has gone to plan for Marseille.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Bine. Now with Abonează. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And there we have it, the full-time whistle, and plenty of positives for Marseille. How would you sum it up?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was